Lil Wayne said to me, if you don't mind me dropping a name, he said, I like how you just keep it in-house, what you do. And everybody, he said, it's like my lyric. Real G's stay silent like lasagna.
When you choosing a college and you don't realize it, but you got to choose somebody who knows how to lead young men.
Takes a bunch of freshmen that are new to the college game and gets them to their goal. I mean, no coach does that like that in the country.
Coach Calipari has done an absolutely off-the-charts job.
Jay-Z says you could be anywhere in the world. You're here with us. Why are you?
I'm mad that Drake's not here. I want to go to his house.
I'm sure you could get the code.
I don't know. He's bouncing around.
What is it about this country? You're taking all our best players. What about this country makes you come back to get guys?
It seems the guys that I've recruited weren't spoiled by the system. I don't know if that's still the case here, but they're not spoiled by the system, and you get a player that is in a mode to prove himself. How about Shea? How about he didn't start the first 10 games? Never any panic. He and I talked. He said, I trust you, coach. And then he goes on to be a lottery pick.
Then we got that kid, Jamal Murray, but he shoots too much. I try to get him to stop shooting. He shoots it anyway. It really is.
You want him to stop shooting?
I want him to guard somebody, like stay in front.
Jamal, you know, his parents, they had sacrificed so much. It was coach, we got to make this work. And it took a little time, but by the end of the year, he was as good as anybody.
What a freshman season this kid has had. The Ontario native just outside Toronto.
If you redraft those two, they're now, Jamal may be #1. Shea top 5 in that class? Probably. They've outplayed their draft position.
You know why they trust you? Because you probably have these numbers memorized. 46 guys from the program under you, first rounders, 1.92 billion.
It's 4 billion.
4 billion.
It's 4 billion.
Just Kentucky?
No, you got to throw my other stuff in there. But
okay.
At Kentucky, my guess, it's more than you're saying. It is 4 billion, and that's not with endorsements.
Oh, okay. Fair.
4 billion is just contracts because they're guaranteed, so you can add them together. You could say, well, it's 1.9. Like, I think 14 or 15 make 40 million a year. Now, when I say this stuff to you, how do we not get every kid? You know why? It's hard. It's overwhelming. Am I good enough? Yeah, you're good enough. You got to take what you want. I'm not promising you anything. I didn't promise any of these kids anything. They took what they wanted. They trust the process. They knew I was about them. They knew it. And then they come in and perform. And it's all levels of this. Some kids need more time. Some kids are 1-year players. Some kids need 2 or 3 years.
Well, what you've been talking about for 2 decades is player first, transformational, not transactional. Now, a lot of people are starting to say that type of talk because of NIL, but you're still around doing it.
As long as I can impact young people and have fun, like I'm having a ball with this team. As long as that's the case, and the other stuff I worry about, I don't worry about what kids make. I worry about what it does to them. We have guys playing in Europe doing well, but does it take their edge away because now they think they made it? I had to tell these guys, I got 14 guys, and it's going to be 3 more that are making $40 million a year. What you're getting is nothing. If it changes you, it ruins you.
A lot of the stuff that he says translates to life, right? So, like, you can't control what he does, can't control what he does, but you can be accountable for what you do every day. And that's basketball, that's life. But, like, he teach you how to be like a man.
Other kids the same way, they're making money that they think it'll be like this all their life. They were given this, given that. And I worry about it. What's it doing? Does it put them in harm's way? You know, you got all this catfish stuff. Does it put, now that they have money, phew, they're the target. I mean, how are we doing this? But These kids are being put in a position, here's this money. I just want to make sure with us, I got 12 guys, we're doing this in a way that does not hurt them. I don't care what they make. I hope they make $10 million. I just don't want it to take anything away that, one, things are handed to you. If you don't fight and take what you want, you're not making it. No one is giving you things. They're not running plays for you. You're going to have to go do this. And don't let any of this clutter or NIL. There's the other one. What are we teaching them? Transfer portal. To leave the first time you get unhappy, first time you're uncomfortable, go to another school. That's good for a 17, 18-year-old who's not mature enough to really know. Anyone that's left this program and transferred, I'm going to give you another number. Now, I've been there 14 years. I think we had a couple this year, probably 12 or 13 kids transfer in my time. Not one has been drafted. Yeah, better off staying and fighting than thinking you just leave. I want to make sure that with my 12, that I continue to be about players first, that I let them know I'm worried about this stuff for you guys. And I told them, there's a big change, and we got to be careful not to just dive in. And I was slower moving on all this stuff because of that, more deliberate.
Why are you here coaching in Global Jam?
Coming here for this, I've got the youngest team maybe in the country, coming here playing against pros, 23-year-olds. We're going to be up against it, but I want to see what they're about. I want to see, will they fight? Will they battle? Can they play with a clear mind? Are they thinking too much? All I've been talking about for 2 days, state of mind. I've been talking basketball, most of it's state of mind. State of mind being, or do you have a clear mind that you're in a battle with somebody? You're not just playing. And it's not us against them, it is, but it's you against him. So when you play that way, a missed shot, a turnover, it's inconsequential because it's a long game. Clear mind, play, attack. And the second thing, can you stay positive and upbeat? The reason I respect kids in this day and age, social media and all the negative stuff that is thrown at them, do you know how positive and upbeat they have to be with themselves? Or they get overwhelmed with the negative. And now that's what I've been talking about, state of mind. If we can learn that, you learn to fight, you'll be on your path that you want to be on.
We should be able to come out here every day because we're ready to practice.
Tell me about you as a person, what this means to you. Normally, blue versus red is Big Blue, Kentucky, Louisville. Now in this tournament, it's USA versus Canada. What's that opportunity?
I'm not saying this to be arrogant, but I never coach in the summer. Any trips we take in the summer, my assistant coaches are the head coaches, and I sit in the stands and evaluate. I'm coaching here. One, because of what this stands for. This isn't just a summer basketball. These are 4 teams from 4 countries coming in trying to do something, and I got the youngest team. The challenge of it I kind of like, okay, we're gonna figure out what we are right away. The fact that we're so young, I don't like it, but it is a challenge that way too.
Well, us as Canadians certainly love that you're here, spreading the gospel of the game, and looking forward to what you do in this tournament and also in the big tournament in March. Thank you so much.
Thank you.